welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Stacia. Please don't make it your last time. If it's not your first time, hello, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by today. In this video, I'm going to be stating some things that may make us the bad friend or the friend that is not giving their 100% in a friendship or relationship. It's easy to point at this person and say, oh, this person did me bad, oh, this person did this, but sometimes we don't want to take accountability for the ones that we did. Sometimes we might just be the bad guy, and I know nobody wants to be the bad guy, but on this channel we are all about calling ourselves out, owning up to our mistakes and being self-aware that okay, I might be wrong and I might have been a bad person in this situation. This is not to vilify anyone. I'm not perfect, and I'm not here to say, oh, this is a life hack, but from experience, these are some things that you might have done, I might have done, that might not come off as so great as a friend. Now, if you have an attitude of,
oh, who are you to tell me that I am a bad friend?
or oh,
who are you to tell me that I have not been a good person?
please leave this video immediately. You are not my target audience. That means this video is not for you. On this channel, we look inwardly and take accountability for our actions. So here are some examples of those times where we've not been the greatest of people. There is no friendship or relationship in this world that is not transactional. Every friendship is transactional. It is only God that loves us unconditionally. The love you have for your friends, the love you have for your relationship partner, they're all conditional love. Please bear with me, the lightning is not as great as it was before. So as I was saying, there's no love that is unconditional. So what are you giving into the friendship? Is your role in that friendship just to take, collect, or are you actually investing in the friendship? Are you giving something as well into the friendship or the relationship to make it work? I know that we don't like to hear this question, but what are you bringing to the table? Can your friend count on you? Can your friend beat their chest and say, oh, this person is for me, oh, this person has my back? Are you a reliable person? These are all questions that you should ask yourself. Another thing I want you to look inwardly and check if you are a good friend is if you are a negative person. I'm not talking about being a realist. They're always talking down on their plans. Do you have like a negative attitude? If your friend brings a business idea to you or career idea, like, oh, this is what I want to do right now with my life, this is the direction I'm looking towards, are you the kind of person that will say, oh, please, it's not for people like us, oh, don't think about it, don't worry, you can't get there? I don't think you actually can. Oh, don't you think that goal is too big? Oh, don't you think that's too much? Do you think you'll be able to achieve it? Or are you the kind of person to say, okay, you can do whatever you want to do, go girl, yes? Do you understand? And it's not just about the go girl, yes. Are you actually investing your time, your skill into that which your friend has said they want to go into? Are you the kind of person to speak negativity into your friend's life, or are you the kind of person to push them to positivity of their goals, to their real and full potential? You speak positivity, you encourage them. God that planted that ambition in them knows why he planted that ambition in them. God is not going to put an ambition in you that is too big for you to achieve. Word. Period. God is not going to put an ambition in you that is too big to achieve. So don't even tell your friends that they can't do it when in actual fact they actually can. Another thing that might make you a not so good friend is that you disappear when you're in a relationship. I'm talking to you. Yes, when you found a boyfriend or when you find a girlfriend, you forget your friends. Then after, when they break your heart, you start begging them or crying to them. People that did not break your heart, they'll be healing the heart that did not break. That's a very bad habit. Don't disappear when you're in a relationship. The fact that you're in a relationship does not mean that you forget your friends or you forget the bond you share with your friends. You're still supposed to keep in touch with them, hang out with them, do the regular things you do with them. But once you're in a relationship, you're already too busy to hang out with other people. You're already saying, oh, I can't make it today. No. Let's not do that. That's like a major red flag. Another thing that might make you a not so good friend is that you don't celebrate their wins. Now this one might be a little tricky because there are times when you really genuinely are happy for your friend, but you are just not in a point in your life where you are able to feel that happiness. I don't know if you understand. For example, if you just got out of a divorce and your friend is getting married, that's a weird combo. because you're happy for them genuinely, but at the end of the day you also just got out of a major life crisis. That's a different scenario entirely. I'm talking about your friend little wins. Your friend just told you that, oh, I actually got an A in this course, and you're not able to genuinely be happy for them even though you had C in the same course. If you're a good friend, you should be able to celebrate them and be genuinely happy for them, because when it's also your turn, they're also going to be genuinely happy for you. Clap for others so that when it's your turn, they're also going to clap for you. There's nothing like competition in friendship. You shouldn't be in a competitive friendship. You should be genuinely happy for your friends and genuinely celebrate their wins, no matter how small it is. Whatever makes them happy is supposed to make you happy too. If they got promoted at work, or they hit a particular milestone that they've been wanting to hit for a while, if they are happy by 50%, you should be happy by 100%. Let the motivation fall in, let the hypes fall in. That's what friends are for. People do not realize that friendship is hard work, especially adult friendship. It's so much hard work, guys. Please drop a comment for me below to let me know if you agree with some of the points I have said so far. Give this video a big thumbs up so it will reach more people, and click on the subscribe button. Thank you. Self-centered. Everything is about you. If you are a self-centered person, you're not a selfless person, it just might be difficult for you to maintain a good friendship. Like, everything always has to be about you. Even when your friend is talking about themselves, you say, oh yeah, it happened to me last week. When they say, oh, something happened, oh, when it happened with me too. Like, not everything is about you. Chill out. Another reason you might be a not so great friend is if you're always complaining. No matter how great your life is going, you're always complaining. Oh, this is happening in my life. Oh, this is happening. You're not grateful. You're always draining your friend. It's giving bad vibes. Please tell me why you are always complaining. Oh, this is not going well. This is not going well. If that same thing happened to your friend, he or she is going to be very grateful and very thankful. But when it happens to you, you're always like, yeah, it's normal. No, it's not. You have to have an attitude of gratitude. Don't always drain from their well of emotion. You are always going to them for help. You are always going to them for emotional support, financial support, spiritual support. What are you giving them? Don't be the friend that always take without giving back. Also, if you're always like, oh, I'm not the kind of friend to reply your message immediately, I'm not a fast texter, girl, but when you send messages, you expect them to reply you on time. When you send message, you're already calling them so that you are going to check their message immediately. It doesn't work that way. Let's try to give up the vibes that we expect from other people. You don't expect to keep your friends' messages waiting for 3 days, 4 days, and then when you need something, you want a swift response. It doesn't work that way. That's still you being self-centered. Okay? Another reason you might be a not so great friend is if you are judgmental. You are not the person that they know, oh, once I tell this person, they are going to understand. They are always the, oh my god, why did you do that? How could you do that? Kind of friend. No, that's bad. Don't be judgmental. Nobody is perfect. Don't be so critical. Nobody's saying that you should not call out your friend when they did something bad, but when back to back you're always judgmental, you're always like, oh my god, don't do that, oh please, that's bad vibes. Okay, don't give up bad vibes. If you fail to be there for your friend in their time of need, like when it's time for you to be there for your friend, to support them emotionally, you are like, oh, me too, I'm going through stuff. Oh my god, I'm also going through stuff. When are you not going through stuff? When it's time for you to be there for your friend, to show support, to show up for them. You're not like you're going through stuff that you can't even show up for them, that oh, you're also going through a lot. Like, girl, we're all going through a lot. You just have to try to be there for the people that really truly care about you. Don't make everything about you. You are going through a lot, your friend is going through a lot. Now, another reason why you might be a not so great friend is if you are listening but you are not listening. Like, your friend is telling you something, you're pretending to listen, you're like but when they ask you about that same thing later on, you can't remember, because what, you did not listen. So let's try to be involved, let's try to be present when our friends are like telling us things. Don't just listen like, oh my god, this girl is talking my ear off. Be an active listener. Actively listen, so that when next they ask you, oh, do you remember that person, or do you remember this thing I told you about, you can easily remember and like, oh yes, I remember. All effort are one-sided. It's the other friends that planned hangouts, it's the other friends that planned where you guys are going to be. Everything is the friend's idea. It's the other friend that plans the trips. What What effort are you putting in? Do you understand? Your friend is the one traveling all the way from Oshogbo to come and visit you in Badagry. No efforts. Everything is just one-sided. The friend is always the one showing up for your family function. The friend is always the one remembering your siblings' birthdays. The friend, do you understand? These are just examples. The friend is the one like carrying the friendship on their head. Nah, that's not giving. Try to always show up for your friend as much as they show up for you. Reciprocate energy giving. So these are just few points. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Share to your friend that you think has been a great friend and appreciate them for being a great friend. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for sticking with me. Like this video, subscribe, drop comments for me. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.